Okay, welcome to day one of block 2. So what we are simply doing for these next 3 weeks is progressing the exercises a bit more for those that want to. For those that are still learning the movements, please don't feel like you have to add in the methods that I'm going to talk about today. On the program, you're going to see in bold. In bold are the exercises that are the same as last month, where we're just progressing them either in a technical difficulty or in a method. So starting off with day 1, our first set of exercises is going to be our barbell deadlift, which is what we were doing before. Remember, if you were doing a kettlebell deadlift, a hinge, please just focus on that and keep progressing the movement. If you were doing a barbell deadlift, you're going to keep doing your barbell deadlift. The goal here is going to be doing 6 to 8 reps, okay? Then you're going to rest for 10 to 15 seconds, and then I've got a little plus, and then the goal is then to bash out some more reps after. If you were doing like 10 reps on the second set, it probably means that the first weight was not heavy enough, okay? The goal really in the plus reps is that you're sort of maybe doing 4 to 6 reps more, okay? So 6 to 8 reps, then rest 10 to 15 seconds, and then go in and try and do as many reps as you can do. And this is going to be paired with a dumbbell hammer curl. So for this, you're just going to stand tall. You can do it seated if you prefer. Inhale, exhale, bringing the weights up. Inhale down, exhale, coming back up, okay? Then we're going to move into a dumbbell isodynamic bench press, a band pull apart 3 ways, and I've put in a front foot elevated split squat. But once again, if you're still learning split squats, okay, please just focus on progressing your split squats as opposed to trying to add the difficulty, which is going to be raising the front foot. So for a dumbbell isodynamic bench press, you're going to come down with your dumbbells, you're going to bring them up, okay? You're going to have them up, and what's going to happen here is you're going to hold one dumbbell, you're going to do all the reps on one arm. You're going to feel your core a bit less stable, so really focus on engaging your core as you do this. And then when you've done all the reps on one side, you're then going to do all the reps on the other side, okay? For this, obviously, start with your weaker arm that does the movement, because the weaker arm will struggle to do the exercise after stabilizing. So starting off with that will make it easier. Then we're going to go into our band pull aparts 3 ways. So for this, you're going to take your band, whatever resistance you want. You're going to do 10 pulling directly towards the chest in one go, then 10 diagonally, and then 10 diagonally the other way, okay? And then for our front foot elevated split squat, so for this, you can take either a little box, you can take a like sort of weight plate, and for this, you're going to basically raise that front foot, okay? So that's what I've put in here, is that the FFE is a front foot elevated split squat, okay? So the goal here is then bringing your knee down and coming back up, okay? It doesn't need to be a very big incline, but if you want a bigger incline, you are absolutely welcome to use a bigger incline. It's really up to you. The key though is that you are dropping the knee down. If you are in a front foot elevated split squat and you're just doing this, you're not getting the benefits of having it elevated. So by all means, just do it directly on the floor and work on that range of motion if you don't have the range of motion to have it elevated. So that's the next 3 exercises. And then the final 3 exercises is a cluster of a single arm row. So we were doing our single arm dumbbell row last month, or the last 3 weeks. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a cluster. So you're going to do 2 to 3 sets of 4 to 6 reps. So you're basically, what's going to happen is you're going to have your weight, you're going to do your single arm row, you're going to rest for about 10 seconds, and then you're going to go in and you're going to do a second set, rest for 10 seconds, and then if you want, you can do a third set, or you can move on to the other arm. So the goal of this is that you should hopefully be able to lift either a little heavier for more reps because you're getting a break in between, or at the very least, you're just getting more volume with the same weight if you're doing, for example, a third set. Then we have bear walkouts and shoulder flies. So for the bear walkouts, this is a core exercise. So you're going to want to be on the floor. You're going to inhale, exhale, engage your core, come up, and you're going to inhale, exhale, walk your feet back and forth, okay? This is the variation that I want to do. If you find that easy, you can of course go into your bear walkouts, walking your hands out in front and then walking your hands back. If you struggle with your core engagement and being able to properly engage your core, just focus on bear lift-offs, which is inhale, exhale, coming up, inhale, exhale, coming up, okay? That's what I've been focusing on for this block of exercises. And then last but not least, shoulder flies. So for this, you're taking your dumbbells, palms facing forward, and you're coming all the way around and back down. This is a shoulder exercise. It's also a shoulder mobility exercise. So do not feel like you have to load this exercise very heavy, okay? Just really focusing on trying to get that full range of motion coming down under control. And that is day one.